Hello. Spirit are asking me to do an energy forecast for the next week. So who am I to argue? So I've no idea what's going to come out, but we'll see. I will use some cards, but I'll also use what I know and what's coming through. We've entered autumn and we've had some very interesting energies going on for a little while now, for several weeks. We're approaching the solstice. We've just had a full moon lunar eclipse. We had recently had a couple of weeks back a new moon solar eclipse. We've also been in Mercury retrograde, which is due to end in a matter of days, this coming Thursday actually. And all of this has been about some very interesting stuff. Mercury retrograde has not been quite as tough as other Mercury retrogrades have been in the last year or so. This one has been very much about bringing old wounds to the surface for healing, for us releasing stuff from our childhood in particular, things that have been holding us back. The full moon lunar eclipse, which was only a matter of days ago, also amplified that energy, and for a lot of people it's been a hugely emotional time. I'm sensing quite a few people have been in turmoil. It's going to ease. These energies will continue. The energy of the full moon lunar eclipse will continue through till February next year. Don't worry about it. It's going to be fine. It's a good thing. Releasing and healing these old things from the past allows us to move on. Excuse me. And how can you help yourself during this period? The first card. Excuse me. Spirit are using my throat, you see. Are you asking the divine? Are you asking your angels for help and support? There are so many angels out there wanting to help us. But because we have free will, they can't unless we ask them. So please do ask them. Be open to the fact that the help may come in a very different way to what you're asking for. So just have a little chat with them in your head. You know, this is where I am now. That's where I want to get to. How do I get from A to B? Because I really can't see the map at the moment. And then mentally hand it over and trust. Everything is going to happen in divine timing, but we can help ourselves. Just remember, the divine is in charge. And although we have free will, and although we can be asking for the help, things will only happen when the energies are right. And yes, personally, I'm feeling a bit stuck as well, but I know that I have to continue with my healing journey. Part of going into the autumn phase is about everything closing down, and as we go into the winter phase, what's happening is we are shedding. We're shedding from our lives things that are no longer serving a purpose. We're cutting away the dead wood, and this enables the new growth to happen. So don't worry too much. I know that's easy for me to say. As things or people leave your life, it's because they are no longer resonating with you. They're no longer vibrating the same as you. And it's time to let them go. Letting go and going with the flow has been a huge theme for so many people this year. I know perhaps it sounds mad, but if you can do it, you actually get through these periods much quicker. The other thing to remember is practicing manifestation, practicing positive thinking. It's so easy for us to get into a space where we just constantly look at the negatives, we look at what's bad. Practice gratitude. Focus on what you're grateful for in your life. Focus on what's going well. It's going to put you in a much better space, which will enable you to attract more really good things into your life. So that is my message for you for this coming week. Ask the angels, ask the divine for the help, the support, for what you need. Go with the flow and trust that everything is going to shift when the time is right. We can't force it. The more we force it, actually we slow the energy down. And positive thoughts, focusing on what is working well for you, rather than focusing on what's not working well. Being grateful, because no matter what's happening, There is so much to be grateful for. Take care. Bye bye.